Oh my goodness, Garcia! Seriously, what a shocking outcome for the New York Jets. It was unbelievable and absolutely mind-blowing to see them struggle so massively against the Denver Broncos, wasn't it? I mean, we came into this match thinking they could dominate, and then just 82 total yards from 57 plays. Insane. The frustration was crazy, right? Their offense was all over the place. Negative passing yards, 9 sacks suffered. Honestly, how do you even explain that? Man, Jamien Sherwood was a bright spot, making 13 tackles, and Quinnen Williams did his part, but it just wasn't enough to turn things around. This is huge. Huge. Now think about it. If you want more of this kind of raw, real game analysis with a whole lot of passion, you got to hit that subscribe button. It's going to get interesting, trust me. Let's keep this conversation going. Now, let's talk about a shining light amidst this storm for the Jets. Nick Folk. I mean, where would they be without him, right? Despite the team's offensive shambles, Folk was nothing short of clutch. Every time he lined up for a kick, the weight of the team's scoring hopes rested on his shoulders. And boy, did he deliver. 3 out of 3, folks. Just perfect. It was almost like watching a maestro at work, maintaining that slim glimmer of hope for the Jets. He nailed a towering 52-yarder early on to put the Jets on the board in the first quarter. Then, as the game wore on and the Jets floundered, he coolly sank a 41-yard field goal, just nudging them back ahead. And when they most needed to stay in the game, a 38-yarder in the third quarter kept them just within reach, so close. But here's the kicker. Pun intended. This kind of reliance on one man shows just how much the offense needs fixing, and quickly, too. If they could channel even a fraction of Folks' composure into their plays, man, things could look a whole lot different for the Jets. Now, transitioning to the Denver Broncos, we've got to talk about that defense, which was nothing short of sensational. I mean, when a defense can apply that level of consistent pressure and completely disrupt an opponent's game plan, it just leaves you in awe. Jonathan Cooper and Justin Stannard were absolute forces of nature out there. Cooper with his 2 sacks was like a ghost to the Jets quarterback, just relentless. And Stannard wasn't far behind, making life miserable with his 1.5 sacks. But here's the thing, it wasn't just those individual performances that shone. The whole unit was a well-oiled machine. The Broncos implemented an effective mix of pass rushes and tight coverages that held the Jets' passing game to negative yardage. I mean, seriously, negative passing yards at this level? That takes some doing. It wasn't just luck in either. This was pure strategic brilliance. Their ability to shut down the Jets on third downs, wow. Just 2 out of 15 conversions is staggering. This level of defensive prowess doesn't just stop teams, it demoralizes them. And with a showing like that, you have to wonder, what can their next opponents do to counter this defensive juggernaut? Folks, when you think it couldn't get any tighter, the Broncos' defense found yet another way to snatch more from the struggling Jets, like picking a ripe apple from a tree. Picture this. The Jets, already cornered and adjusting their helmets, suddenly found themselves pushed even further into a hole by an absolute monster of a safety. But you have to feel for the Jets' offensive line here. That relentless pressure from the Broncos carved through again and again, paving the way for a crucial safety that literally swung the game's momentum back toward Denver. It's like when you're already on your heels and just hoping to regain some balance, and then, boom, the Broncos apply that final shove. Nick Bonitto and Jonathan Cooper were just monumental in breaking through line protection, securing the game-winning moment. A safety isn't just 2 points, yeah? It symbolizes dominance. So was their line up to it, or was this just Broncos' brilliance? I'm curious, what do you guys make of this? Are we seeing a trend that means the Broncos' defense is the difference maker this season? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm keen to dive into this with you, so fire away.